Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Laurent Boukobza and today I'm going to present the second part of the Scene from a Childhood from Schumann opus 15. We're going to listen to piece number 7, 8, 9 and 10. You can listen right now to the entire Scene from a Childhood if you are a member of my channel. You just need to click on the join button. And if you cannot be a member, that's okay. Just don't forget to subscribe to my channel right now, and like that you cannot miss the next part of this set. But before this, look at the poster if you live in Paris, France, or if you are in Paris on March 15th, 16th at 8 p.m. or March 17th at 3 p.m. You can listen to me performing live the 3rd, 5th and 21st sonata from Beethoven. The 21st sonata is the Wallenstein. It will be explained briefly by my cousin Jean-François Boukobza, who is a teacher at the Paris Conservatoire. Before I explain these 4 pieces, let's listen to them now. The famous one is the number 7. That's called the Rêverie, Träumerei. So is that the dream of a child? Or as explained in the previous video, you can click up there, Schumann wrote for children, but he wrote also for Clara. Is he now thinking of Clara, or is he thinking that's how Clara thinks? We don't know. But once again, we found the repetitions. Schumann is the absolute king of repetition, and we have that from the very beginning. This phrase. Which will be repeated again. A little bit different. And then that section will be repeated, so we're going to hear that 4 times. Then the middle section. There's a change, and then to go back to, and the last one. So we see we have the same elements repeated. Schumann, when he's angry or agitated, it's probably his way of calming down. And on this section, there are so many counterpoints everywhere. It's one of the most complex pieces of this whole set counterpoint-wise. Let's listen to some of them. So we have so it's a line that holds. And then we have the bass. And that talks. That bridges everything. And then in the middle section, when we have, it's lines everywhere. We have, but we have also, then we have also, and then the bass. Then a repeat. Repeats in a different key, but same element. And my favorite section in it. Then. So it's genius because Schumann here makes us hear chords that we didn't play as chords, but because they're sustained, the notes are on top of each other. So once again, so, but we never play that. We play. And you'll notice it's always. Then we have a little faster at the double bar, the first double bar, it's an eighth note. And now it's a grace note. So even faster. Once again, the art of repetition, but as I've said so many times, composers don't like to repeat themselves. Therefore, they're going to give you hints of how to make things different. In this specific case, the rhythm changes. It's a quarter, it's an eighth note, it's a grace note. We're gonna go now to number 8, am Kamin, which means au coin du feu. People being happy and being cozy, and the fingers are intertwined all the time. The way it's written, my hands could be always the thumbs inside like this. I choose not to do this, and I do that. Instead of doesn't change the music, it just changes how it's arranged between hands. It's called an arrangement, and it's possible to do that. You can choose to do it, you can choose not to do it. It's totally up to you. Here we have lots of interesting harmonies, also the double bar, bar number 9. In G minor. F major. This piano subito on that crescendo with sforzando. I found that so magical. I'm at measure 21, little joke. And to conclude, lots of chromaticism. You heard that? And repeat. Except we have a difference here. We have a little kid tilting horses. Play on it, that's what it is. What repeats through the entire piece that you might not even notice because it's so well written is the rhythm. It's a unique rhythm. Never once we have different than pam papa pam papa pam papa pam papa, and it keeps on going. Maybe go back to listen to this again and see how it's very addictive. Now, piece number 10. So it says almost too serious. What does that mean? Well, you choose. Here we have continue. Interesting because we're in G sharp minor, and now we finish. So dominant chord, but in a minor key, not. And then the resonance. I don't know how much you can hear with this microphone, but I know in the recording you can. You heard those resonances? And then the conclusion. It restarts, and then we go back to the beginning of the piece. And the second time, very long note that we sustain, which is magical because we're in G sharp minor. And the next piece that I'll present next week starts. Could still be in G sharp minor when we're absolutely not in G sharp minor. Also, the choice of keys is interesting. We're in G sharp minor, the one before we were in C major, but the whole set supposedly is in G major, so there's lots of different keys happening in here. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Once again, if you're in Paris on March 15th, 16th at 8 p.m. or March 17th at 3 p.m. you can listen to me performing live the 3rd, 5th and 21st sonata from Beethoven. The 21st sonata is the Wallenstein. It will be explained briefly by my cousin Jean-François Boukobza, who is a teacher at the Paris Conservatoire. You can of course follow me on all social media, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or on my website that shows underneath, laurentboukobza.net. If you want piano lessons from me, I do virtual lessons, so no problem to contact me. It's at laurent.boukobza.pianist@gmail.com. I'll see you all next week for the third part of the Scene from a Childhood, Opus 15 by Schumann. Thank you very much. Bye bye now.